Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and we are nearly at 2 months of Marvel Strike Force here, playing the game, starting to really get a grip and a handle on what's going on with all the loot box farming. I will tell you this, and I'm going to start calling it loot box farming. I don't know what else to call it. It is a new experience for me. I've not really played games like this before. Now I'm playing 2 of them while playing Galaxy Heroes, which is a very directed farming game. This is all very interesting to me for sure. And anyway, so we're rounding off some stuff on our roster right now, and I'm starting to think about future plans. So let's talk about both of those things. Rounding off the roster, we're finishing up our X-Men like Cable, Polaris, Gambit is almost done here at 7 stars. Storm will be there very soon, and working on Lady Deathstrike a little bit. But basically, this top row here has been taking up a lot of my daily energy. And once I've got them done, which is coming right around the corner, it's time to start thinking about new things and new farms in the game, because most of our X-Men farming, when we take a look at them, where am I here? X. There, not 2 X's. There's no double X-Men. Maybe there will be a double X-Men. I don't know. Seem to keep coming up with stuff in the game. You know, other characters like Havoc here, Jean Grey, Phoenix is a journey or a legendary, Nightcrawler, Emma Frost. These are all, I just get these through orbs now and then, and I can't really control the farm, so to speak. So I'll finish up the controlled farms there, but it's time to start thinking ahead of time. You guys know that when I talk about farming in these games, I'm always looking out. I'm looking out 1, 2, 3, 4 months ahead of time. Although since I've only been playing 2 months, it's really hard for me to think 4 months ahead of time. I don't even know what 3 months looks like yet. So it's time to start thinking about my next farms, and I'm going to start first right here. I've got 2 of these campaigns that are challenging for me to finish right now. One is the Doom War, and I'm going to say this right off the bat. I think the Doom War is just going to be one, like there's that first one. It was Wave 1 Avenger or Fantastic Four or S.H.I.E.L.D. And I think I went into this, and this is a big L for me. I don't think my team is ready for this in the Doom War yet. I think I got a bunch of crap here, right? Yeah, this team did not get it done. And when I take Thing out and I put, that's not good. Thing is much bigger than Hulk, but I'm not ready for action here. I took this team at 162,000. Again, I got smoked. So I could work on that team, as my next farmer thing, but then I got to go to the next level, which is AIM, Mercenary, and Wakanda. And the deeper we get into this, it's Hand, Marauders, and Spider-Verse. And the deeper we take into there, it's Black Order, Hydra, and Power Armor. And this just keeps adding more and more factions here. I guess oh no, there we go. Avengers or Fantastic Four. And that Hero Tech or Hero Supernatural, Spider-Verse new. It's just so many different factions of the game that I don't think you can farm for Doom Wars. I would need so much upgrading, and I forgot to mention, I'm really staying disciplined right now, and I'm conserving a lot of gear, and I'm conserving a lot of training materials here. I'm trying to save up for my next big farms because I want to be ready for those things, and I'm starting to see some scarcity, right? I've got a lot of these characters at gear tier 14, and I'm starting to see that as I move forward and I'm getting this gear, it's going to be a little more scarce, and of course the training materials are already scarce for me, so I'm being a little more conservative now. If the characters I have are working for me, and they are right now. I'm doing just fine in Blitz. I'm doing just fine in Raid. I'm doing fine on the game nodes, and I want to be. And while you guys are out there worried about overpower, I'm still just getting started. I hear that there's drama. I hear that there's beef. I don't know what it is. I'll get to overpower eventually. I don't know. You got regular stars and then red stars, and you got green ISO orbs and blue ISOs, and then you got diamond characters, and you got overpower. I don't know how it all works yet. I'm still figuring it out. So you guys get your beef going about that, and I'll talk about my next farm. So I can't really farm for the Doom War. That's just going to come over time, the same way that my legendaries are coming over time. And I'm getting a lot of those guys unlocked here, even a few at 7 stars already. So what I'm looking at right now is it Villains United Hard? Yeah, it's the Villains United Hard. And I need mystic characters for here, mystic villain characters to finish this thing off. So I need to start looking at some mystic villain characters. Now, is this super duper important for me to finish off? Maybe, maybe not. Wakanda characters come into play here eventually, so, you know, oh, that's Black Panther. I thought that was going to be Nduku. I can't remember his name. Anyway, and then the Nexus difficulty hard. This one, my team's not ready for. I think I've got to get up to like gear 15 to get these guys ready. They're not quite ready for this yet. This team is my best team. It gets beat by a bunch of Hulks in this year, so I'm not going to go show you them getting beat. So this is going to come over time. The only one I can work on is maybe getting some mystic villain characters. But I still think, even with that, I think I'll get those over time. So I'm looking at my farms. I'm not really going to be thinking about these campaign nodes right now for Nexus, although I would like to get the Nexus done. I'd like to get this going, although I'm almost at the end already. See, I've almost got this at the end of Nexus, so it's not... I know that there's some stuff here that I can be farming that would be really helpful, but I think it could wait. I think I can naturally and organically farm my way toward the Nexus, Villains United, and Doom Wars. So what am I going to farm? Well, I probably put it in the thumbnail for you. Let's talk about Old Man Logan, because you know what? If we're gonna play a game and you guys tell me I gotta go get all the new characters, which I haven't experienced that yet as a new player, maybe I need to go get Old Man Logan. Let's start thinking about farming for Old Man Logan, and I'm adjusting to these events the way they work. There's a lot of characters here. You know, this is the same event format as it is for Nova and Green Goblin and Black Cat, and I think also Rogue and a few other, Red Hulk. Same format here. So I need to get, if I want to start unlocking Logan, it doesn't start until here, milestone 8 at 1.1 million, which is a lot higher than Rogue and the ones in his name. Those seem like they're a lot lower, a little more reasonable, but this is unreasonable. Whatever. It is what it is. Take it easy, Scopely, just a joke. Don't send the hounds. So I've got to get to 1 million to get, or 1.1 million to start unlocking Logan, then getting his red stars, etc. So what do I need to farm to get Logan? So let's get this expected run score to 1.1 million here, because that's where it's going to be. And I've looked through it. It stays consistent throughout. So let's take a look at the event. And I know this is on the website too, but I'm going to look at it here organically and see what we got to get here. So actually, I need that back. The first tier is no restrictions. I can go with any team I want. So I got to get these teams up to, what gear did it say I'm going to need here? 15 plus. So this is where I'm going to have to pick the right teams, right, to go to gear 15. So that's what I'll be working on. Any team for the first run. This one is going to be out of time. I've got a pretty good out of time team already. We'll go back and look at that in a second. Cosmic Bio, I have an idea for that. Hero Skill, I think is going to be my Spider guys, right? All my Spider-Verse. Villains, I've got Villains, and I think probably for that, I'll be looking at my Orcus to do that, because they're my best villain team for sure. Now, this one's weird to me. It says it requires Cabal, Emma Frost, or Loki. And when I look at Cabal, it's just 3 characters. So I think it would be Cabal, Emma Frost, and Loki. I don't really know what that means in that tier. Cosmic Bio, which we already had earlier. And I got, like I said, I got plans. Hero Skill, Villain, and out of time Cabal. I'm for the same thing. Okay, so let's go look at my roster for that. By the way, I didn't mention it. I'm going to play through, after we get through credits, we're going to have credits here in a second. I'm going to go play my Cosmic Crucible round here for you so you guys can take a look at that. Okay, let's go look at my roster here. And first we'll pull up the Cosmic. What was it? I'm going to find it here in a second, because I'll give you a hint at what I'm... Cosmic Bio. So I'm thinking Fantastic Four. For my Cosmic Bio. So I've got Thing already kind of, I haven't been, I started farming in the beginning when I was getting all the, the first like 50 levels, you get extra energy constantly. Now I'm not getting the extra energy constantly, so I farmed some of them at the beginning. So what I'm thinking is Fantastic Four plus either Gore, who I know is a great character, or maybe Groot. But if you look at Thing, I can actually farm Thing on a node. He's available to me to farm. And All I need for that node, and I'll go ahead and grab them here, by the way. All I need for that node is gear 15. It's not star requirements for that 1.1 million nodes. So I'm thinking Thing and probably Gore, since I've heard Gore is one of the new guys and he's kind of awesome. So there, then we're going to go to Invisible Woman, who is that's a legendary event. She's not called Sue Storm. I've already got it 5 stars, so I can get her upgraded along with Thing. Human Torch, I can get him. Now, he's not farmable. So I'm going to have to start getting him unlocked in some Ultra Supplies, available in Blitz Orb, Blitz Supplies. I guess I could farm him in Blitz Supplies. But it just doesn't seem like a very smart way to do it, right? Like, I should just get him in the Blitz Orbs. And I'm a little Is it in these at the top? I don't have very many of these. I got more Gore there. Who doesn't want more Gore? I think I might start buying some Johnny Storm. Now, you guys might think I'm crazy here, but I think I'm going to start buying some Human Torch, not Johnny Storm. I guess if they... You know what's going to happen? The new movie's going to come out, and they're going to come out with Johnny Storm, Human Torch, Ben Grimm, and I'm going to say Rick Reed. It's not Rick Rude. Reed Richards. Holy cow. It's RR something, right? I'm going to start farming the Human Torch here so I can get ready for that. Call me wrong. I'm comfortable with that decision. It's not that much currency, and I've got lots of that Blitz currency sitting around. And then Mr. Fantastic, of course, is also farmable for me. So I'm going to actually favorite these 5 characters right now, so I can start. Well, let's hold off. Let's hold off. I'll wait till I get done with my X-Men. I'm going to finish those X-Men first, then we'll move on. Now, next we look for our out of time characters. And I've already got these. They were actually given to me in one of the milestones early on. Captain America is actually 7 stars. I did farm him all the way to there. Captain Carter is at 4 stars, but she's already tier 13, so we're getting close. Star Brand, I've unlocked a couple different milestones and gotten them here. Cosmic Ghost Rider and Black Knight. We got the out of time, and these are only out of time that are available. So I'm looking good there. What else do we have? We had Skill Hero, which if I remember right. Skill Hero. Well, I got a pretty good team across the top here. I mean, I've already got Captain America Sam, Ghost Spider. There's not a lot of synergy here. And if I need more synergy, I can throw some more Spider guys in there. Maybe I'll have to upgrade them as I go. But we're in pretty good shape with Skill Hero as well. And then the other one, oh shoot, what was that called? Let's go look again. I should have wrote it down or made a spreadsheet, but I didn't, and so you all have to suffer and watch me go back in here again. Hold on. Yes, out of time we covered. Cosmic Wild we covered. Hero Skill we covered. Villain, we'll look at our villain, and Cabal, Emma Frost, or Loki, and that's it. Okay, so Cabal, Emma Frost, and Loki. So when I look at, let's look at that first. Cabal, see, it's only these 3 characters. I don't think any of these guys are farmable. I think I'm just going to be getting their shards just by doing other stuff. So I'll have to work on their gear as well. And then, let's see here. There we go. Iron, what is Iron Patriot? Yeah. Not farmable. So, is Submariner, is he Submariner? No, he's Namor. See, he'll come out again and they'll call him Submariner and they'll just relaunch as new character. Anyway, side note. Okay, Namor shards there. So we gotta farm these guys, and then we got Emma Frost. The original Emma Frost, my girlfriend Emma Frost won't work for this. This is the original Emma Frost model with her blue lips. Her and, by the way, the new model, it just blows this out of the water, man. That's just, yeah. And then we've got Loki, Loki is farmable. Maybe Emma Frost. I'm not gonna look and see. So Loki, I know I can farm Loki. No, I can't. Oh, I thought I could. Oh, he's in that Doom Patrol one. I'm not gonna get there. Doom Patrol, sorry, the DC reference there. Sorry, everybody. So that's what I'm gonna start working on. When I finish up my X-Men here on my roster, we're gonna move forward and we're gonna start looking at characters for Logan, and I'm gonna have some fun farming toward that. I think that doing that will fill in some holes along the way so I can finish up some other, Fantastic Four is gonna work in the Doom Wars, and I think I'll fill in some other places by doing that. It'll get me forward in the game in general. So that's the plan with the roster here a couple months in. I'll be back with an actual full 2-month update here in a few days. Everybody, hey, I do hope you have a great day. Stay tuned after the credits for some Cosmic Crucible. I'll talk to you very soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch too good. All right, let's do this. Cosmic Crucible. I've been playing, I'm just gonna be honest, on and off. It's been difficult to get every time. This guy, I'm running into some actually fairly similar rosters. You can see this guy's got similar stuff to me out there that I don't know why you would put Jean Grey with Poviter, and I mean there's just no, like, put Jean Grey here, man. Switch out one of, you know, switch out what's his Wolverine here. I think I'm going to smoke all these teams by just putting teams out with synergy. This has 414,000, but we got Medic on there, so let's take it on. Let's take it on. I'm going to come out of the gate. I think I've got this thing just destroyed, actually. I'm going to come with these three, and then I'm going to fill in some smaller places here. X-Men. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be a team. So let's throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, we'll put I think we'll put Cyclops in this team, and this other team will destroy something too. So one thing I've learned is you have to have a full team. You can't go in with a partial team here. That's unfortunate. So take our girlfriend Emma Frost in and do some work here. I'm just going to auto all these. We'll go right through it. Anyway, so as I was talking about earlier, I think it's worth continuing to talk about as we auto our way through and dominate Cosmic Crucible here. I really am starting to adjust and or understand how this loot box farming works in Marvel Strike Force, because Galaxy of Heroes is not a loot box game really at all. There's very little of a loot box mechanic to Galaxy Heroes. You know, there's the occasional stuff you grab where it's got random chance or, you know, gambling type of chances for stuff, and I'm not big on that. But there's very little, like, you get this box and you open it up and you get random stuff. Very little to none of that in Galaxy Heroes. So this whole idea that I'm just opening boxes that have random stuff in it, it's taken a couple of months for me to adjust to that is a thing, because I really like to set a direction and make goals and formulate plans. The one thing I enjoy about a farming game is I enjoy the build. I enjoy putting my engine together. I enjoy making the right teams to do the right stuff in the game. Let's take a look here. Yeah, the rest of this is going to go down like a house of cards. Let's tackle this Jean Grey team. I think there's some newer characters here. And let's put our other X-Men on the job for this one. I know this is even overkill, but we'll just do this. We got more teams, folks, don't worry. So the loot box farming mechanic is something that I've had to rewire my brain to absorb and understand and accept. I guess that's a good word. And accept the fact that I really can't direct every part of my farming the way that I can in the game I've been playing for 9 years, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So for you guys, I've been playing for this for a long time. You know, I think that that's something, as I rewire my brain and we start to cover the game a little bit more, where we can kind of reach out to that Marvel Strike Force audience and start thinking about where that leads me as I get used to how the farming in the game works. Because you guys know me, that have been following for a while. Maybe some of you are new and welcome aboard. But I like to put together farming plans. I like to have a plan for what I'm doing. I mentioned that earlier. So that's going to be my goal. And you can kind of see some of that today, is to get together a solid farming plan for Marvel Strike Force for myself, and maybe help you guys come up with something too. And now I kind of feel like I'm out of things to talk about. Okay, let's, we'll smoke this with our Orcus. I don't know, I might want to start putting on a team like, or two like this on defense, because I don't even need the whole Orcus team. I think I can save half of it. Let's just put some villains out there. La 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 la. I'll put Emma Frost out there. We're just gonna destroy this. We'll go. Let's just put our Iron Patriot and the leader out there. Why not? For fun. Another thing that's been an adjustment for me, learning the different farming in the game, is the idea that you don't have to have a character at 7 stars to start working on getting them to be useful for you in game. In Galaxy of Heroes, if they're not 7 stars, that's just the start of it. They've got to be, 7 stars, level 85, and they've got to be at full relics before they're really useful. Some teams, maybe can have some uses in the game at lower levels, but really you just got to get them all maxed out. So this game is not really a game where I've got to have everything maxed out. You saw with the Old Man Logan farm. It doesn't even require 7 stars to get him unlocked, albeit not at max level, but to get him unlocked at, I guess, 4 or 5 stars, you don't need a 7-star Logan to do that. So can I summon him if he's on the team? That'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Let's get some more heroes down here. We can put in... only got a couple teams left. I want to keep my Avengers for something else. Let's go ahead and let's put Joaquin in there. We'll put Witcher Soldier is not a hero. We'll put Forge in there. Why not? Why not? So I continue to wrap my mind around the differences. I'm starting to feel comfortable with my position in the game and where we sit and where we are going forward. The goal here is to eventually make content that appeals to everyone playing this game, not just people that have followed me to this point and folks that are already familiar with the channel from Gal. Oh, there's Havoc in there. I might have blown this. No, we're good. Okay. And maybe nervous. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We do have a new character in there, but yeah, no. There were some bad Starjammers in there. We're good. So as I start to really wrap my mind around the farming and understanding, you'll start to see more informed videos from me, more concrete ideas for how the game works. And of course, coming into this game as a beginner, I feel like I've kind of got something, unique isn't the right word, but I've got a perspective that may not exist for a lot of players. When I see all these guys that are playing the game right now, even the guys I talk to like Dorky Dad and... I could put Craven in there, but I've only got 2 teams left. Let's just get after it, see if we can do some work here. Those guys are all playing in the end game, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Dorky Dead said he started a free-to-play account, I don't know, a year or 2 ago. I feel like I can come at this as somebody with a completely outsider, clean slate perspective, and we can really find some... we can find some material here for you guys and to bring in an additional new audience to the channel of Marvel Strike Force players. Maybe those new people who are picking the game up. Maybe they're playing Marvel Rivals and they see Marvel Strike Force as something they can do while they're on the toilet, because you can't play Marvel Rivals 24/7. Hear me? Kids, don't just bang on games 24/7. That's not good. Do your homework, make some friends, go touch some grass, go breathe the air. Man, when I got a cool down, when I need like a reset, I go walk around outside. I'm planting trees around my yard. I'm really enjoying myself these days as what would I be, a pentagenarian? Oh, making up words. That's Beast is not going down, man. Come on, somebody's got to take out Beast here. There we go. All right. See ya, Hank. And then we got one more team here. I I'm thinking about putting another team on defense. I really am. Maybe I could put my Sinister Six out there on defense. I'm fielding like not a good defense, but I'm fielding a defense similar to this one. Actually, I think there's 2 slots I didn't even fill in. Well, let's just go. It doesn't really matter here. So anyway, I'm starting to get the feel of the game, starting to have a little fun, enjoying Marvel Strike Force. You can look for more content from me to come. And as we kind of try to find our voice in the game, where do we fit? Where does Nooch Too Good fit in the Marvel Strike Force content creator galaxy? We'll find out in the months to come, and maybe even years to come. We'll see. Sorry, I keep talking. One thing I find really interesting is, you know, everybody has said you have to farm the new characters to stay relevant. Have to farm the new characters to stay relevant. I'm starting to really think around what pay to win means in a game. As I'm playing these new games, part of why I'm doing that is to open up my mind to what gaming means. Like, when people say it's pay to win, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Because I'm going to win this round of Cosmic Crucible because I'm playing somebody that's, you know, and I know I'll play people that are not at my level sometimes, whatever, but when I play people that are around my level, by the way, this is much more, Cosmic Crucible is much more balanced than Grand Arena for those still paying attention. So, I don't know. We'll see what I come up. That's kind of in my mind right now. What does pay to win mean? Because people are so used to playing, you know, games like COD or League of Legends where you're trying to win. Every single thing you do in the game is about winning, and I don't think that's what every single thing in a mobile farming game is about. So anyway, there you go. That's our results for now. We'll come back with a 2-month update here next week. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and of course, once again, always remember, Nooch Too Good.